We have to do the PG version of me in the bath. Good morning. I just read another chapter of Willow Man, and I know why I love Inga Simpson so much. Being in Australia and where I live, there's not many books that kind of are around the places that I know, because I don't live in a big city or anything like that. And this Inga Simpson lives on the Sunshine Coast, which is where I grew up. So she just referenced some things in that chapter about a place called Landsborough, which is just down the road from Maleny, where I grew up, about the train line that runs through there, about the cricket field that is there, and the big fig on the cricket field, and the local newspaper, the Range News, which I grew up reading. And I don't know if that's still around. Anyway, the joy that brought me is amazing. I wonder if all the people that live in the big cities where lots of books are set, and read familiar places, cafes and things that they go to. And I know there's just a huge joy, whether you've become desensitized to that if you live in London, say. But for me, that grew up in a little town and that doesn't get talked about much in fiction books that I know of. Yeah, that was a joy to read. There was talk about cricket, a blow-by-blow of a game, which to some I don't want to put you off from the book if you don't like cricket. I love it, so that was joyful for me, but I think even if you didn't love it, it's just like reading a book about a sport, it wasn't too intricate, but you didn't need knowledge, you know what I mean? But the way that she wrote about it was pure bliss. I just had the most blissful time in my bath. I've journaled. I've written my list for the day. Now it's time to kind of make that happen, I suppose. Maybe just a little longer. Here in the bath, quietly looking out. There's lots of birds swirling around this morning, so I'll listen to them for a bit. And then start my day. Just know that today, Saturday, always the weekend, I'm having a really blissful morning. Markets. Oh my gosh, I got some delicious things. Do you want to see? It's chicken, organic chicken. Yum. Move that out. Oh, that's lemons. There's some cos. Yum, I'm gonna eat that. Pineapple. Look at all this basil. Make delicious pesto. Like Turkish bread. Oh, look at these spread-free cherry tomatoes. So many good things. Delicious. Now's the time to unpack, clean the fridge, clean the kitchen, which is a mess. But I'm home alone. You know how rare that is in school holidays. Home alone. So I'm going to open up the house and just sit for a minute. Watch some Vlogmas. So many vlogs. My gosh, it's amazing. Maybe read my book there. Don't know. The possibilities are endless. And then I'll do the kitchen food stuff. There's one job ticked off the huge list. My jobs for the weekend. My God, I don't know how I'm going to get through it all. So I found this. My friend told me about this new Australian comedy. If you haven't seen any Australian comedies, I don't know if you can overseas. I mean, Kath and Kim is the ultimate. There's a great show called Utopia, which they do really good comedies in the workplace kind of thing. So Utopia is a government department, hilarious. And this is a legal firm, and it has, Kitty Flanagan is the main person. It's called Fisk. If you're looking for some Australian, I've only watched, this is my third episode. I watched a couple last night before I went to sleep, and I find it hilarious. Don't know whether it's Aussie humour or not, but there you go. If I think of any more great, I mean, you got to watch The Castle. That's the perfect Australian movie. I don't know. There's lots, but I'm going to sit and watch an episode of Fisk now. I do have to do a few more things. I went into town to the markets with a friend and had a coffee and then took her home. So I didn't do the full shop. So I have to go and pick the boys up from Pokemon at 2. So I'm going to leave a bit earlier and just do those final little things. Few meat, bit of butcher shopping and whatever. I need to get some margarita stuff because I feel like a margarita this afternoon in the pool. Yep. So I've got sort of an hour to play with. So yeah, I'm gonna watch an episode and then go and do all of that. Feel very relaxed, very happy. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you after. And we're back in the car. I got 2 episodes of Fisk in. Funny. Another great Aussie comedy is Please Like Me. Try and watch that. Anyway, okay, I can do this. I've got this. Back into town we go.
And the Pokemon they put up, that's, and it's also the, do you know the card?
Wrapping up the first Christmas present to put under the tree that we put up last night. If you have children near you, turn this off. But this is the first year we haven't had Santa. Bitsy worked it out. And so this is the first year I can wrap as I go and put them under the Christmas tree. You know what? That feels really freeing. So I just bought them a present and now I'm going to put it on the Christmas tree. And that's really nice. That's really fun to have presents out rather than stuffed away in a Santa sack, trying to hide them from prying eyes constantly. Yeah. We're home, obviously. The afternoon I need to check in with my list. I don't know what I've done, but I do need to tick some things off for the afternoon, especially I still haven't put those groceries away, and I went and bought more groceries. I also bought a big bottle of vodka because I want to make limoncello to sip over Christmas. So I need to get it infusing with the lemons now. So yeah, there's a few things to do, but I just plan to put on some music and potter around. Right, just had a brief intermission because a friend came to visit. But while I was talking to them, I got all of my groceries put away. Look at my fridge. This is always the way. Makes it all worth it. I mean, look at that. Look at all those green veggies, all the fruit, the meat. So amazing. So, but now there's that. I've got dinner organised. Just might take a minute. No, I'm going to put a load in the dishwasher because there's at least 3 loads of shit. Look at it all. Oh my God. I'll put the dishwasher on for a load and then I'll sit down and take a moment. It's been a go kind of day, huh? Look at this basil. I mean, Oh, how gorgeous is that? So gorgeous. Okay, load in the dishwasher, then we'll talk. I'm making sushi. I can't see it. There it is. I have this. I have chicken, leftover chicken, crumb chicken from last night. And I have avocado and Kewpie. And dinner is done. Everybody's kind of in a chill out zone here, so I don't know what we're going to do after dinner, but I am happy to just be. It's been a big day. The rice sticks to your hands. Biggest bottle of Kewpie always has to be in our house. The boys love it. It gets them to eat things that are healthy too. Just roll it up. Oh, man. Sean, if you're watching this, don't show Kenji. Don't show Kenji my amateur sushi making. Dinner. Delicious. It's jammy time. Just had my shower. I think it's like 6:30. I have absolutely hit the wall. Done dinner, done limoncello, infusing, played the card game, and now it's time to sit. Danny's bringing me tea. I just checked my list. I don't think I made it very far. Limoncello I can tick off. I went to the markets and did the groceries and made limoncello. That's all. Jeez. On the big list. That's all we got too. Oh my god. Let's just close it up and worry about that tomorrow, hey? I've got Willow Man. I'm going to have a little read and a cup of tea. I just wanted to say thank you for motivating me to read. Like, this community does so many things for me, but I wasn't making reading a priority, something that I love so much to do, find so much joy in beautiful words. And I just love that I have this community. Can you hear me over these children playing Pokemon? I love that I have this community that pulls me back to my joy and my love. So thank you for being on the other end. Okay, I'm going to find some joy in Willow Man. I know I've said this before, but I just want to savor this book, and I feel like having a bit of a reading session, but I feel I don't want to rush. I just don't want to rush through it. So I did look at all the best of lists from 2021, and I just went through them all and wrote down the books that I actually own from those lists. And there's a few, but one that caught my attention, actually we should go in here. Every light on. Oh my god. Harry Potter night tonight. So I have two really specific loves in my fiction reading. One is the underworld in Asian countries. It's not cartel, that's South American. What are they called? Anyway, just, you know, the institutions, and then underneath all of the drug running and the prostitution and all the seediness. Yeah, that's a specific guilty pleasure. The other is the other specific reading love is Indian fiction. Sean and I actually did a video, gosh, that's forever ago now, and we read some Indian fiction together because we both really love it. Anyway, that's all to say that China Room by Sanjeev Sahota was on a best of list. I can't remember whose. And I bought this and it's been sitting on my shelf for a while. I thought that maybe if I wanted to have like a sustained reading time, then I could look at this book. I'm not only, I went from reading no books to now reading 2 books. How good's that? I might just settle in actually. I'll start it and I'll let you know what I think. And then I need to go to bed. I really need to go to bed. But after I have a little read. See, you're forever motivating me. It's perfect. I love it. I just read up to the short, sharp chapters, but it's all about a woman, yeah. So it's 3 women that are married to 3 brothers that live under the harsh rule of their mother, the brothers' mothers, so their mother-in-law. And they just don't know who they're married to. Don't know which one they're married to. They get called in. They must wear veils. Yeah, interesting tradition. I'm going to have to look it up. But anyway, really enjoying it. I am done. I am so done for the day. I am ready to fall asleep. I think I'll try and edit this vlog and crash out. I've had, just a really flowy, a real day of intentional flow. I would have liked to achieve more, but maybe I was a bit over ambitious with my lists, which tends to happen a lot. But I had just a joyful day doing joyful things, so that makes me happy. I can go to sleep satisfied. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.